I want to hear I want to know what you were talking to me about earlier.
Panty droppers?
Yes.
I can't believe you've never heard that phrase. I'm still, like, in shock. It's still always going to be funny when I say a phrase that you have never heard. A panty dropper is pretty self-explanatory. What do you think it means?
Taking your panties off?
Yeah. It's a panty dropper.
Okay, but why would you compare his music to that?
I didn't compare... I mean,
or why would you...
I said his high note is a panty dropper.
I don't get it, though.
Like, it's like super sexy. It's a panty dropper. How is that not self-explanatory?
Sorry,
there's Binks. He made it in here. Again, he's down on the fucking flow.
Sorry, my brain is super slow. We had 30 questions on one of the TCAP quizzes today and only 30 minutes to take it.
What does that have to do with anything? Is that why you don't know what panty dropper means?
My brain is mushy. Ew.
Is that why you're saying you don't know what panty dropper means?
Yeah, because, like, my brain isn't gathering things. Welcome back to the I Want to Be Like You podcast, the mother-daughter podcast that will make you laugh, make you cry, and probably make you a little bit uncomfortable. We are your hosts, Christina and Piper.
And Binks. Let's face it, he's part of this now. And he is in here.
I hit his shoulder on accident.
I hit his shoulder on accident. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
How's your week going?
Okay. On Monday morning when I woke up, I noticed that my little, like, calico critter, like houses that are in front of that little Alice in Wonderland door that I have that you call, were moved. And I didn't move them. And the cats aren't strong enough to do that. And I know I'm pretty sure, I did go to bed at like 1 a.m. on Sunday night, so I might have not looked. I don't think I looked at them the night before, but I thought that they were in front of the door. Jay might have moved them when he went upstairs, because I know that on Sunday night they went into my room and destroyed it. So it might have been that, but either way, it scared me. And then this morning when I woke up, I always put this thing in front of my door to keep the cats from clawing at it, but I forgot to move it, because Hex slept with me last night. Then this morning when I woke up, it was moved. So I'm guessing it was just Hex, because it's pretty light. She, like, pushed it out of the way, I guess, but still, it scared me.
Is your room clean?
Yeah.
For when Emmy comes?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, there's, like, 2 pieces of clothes on the ground, and that's from earlier.
Does it smell?
What?
Does it?
Mom, I deep cleaned my room the other day.
Okay.
You know that.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
and it's a valid question.
Does your room smell?
Yeah. That's why it's a valid question.
Wait,
but
can I live with Febreze?
I live with a man. And he's stinky. That man is Binks.
Everyone, ow, my eye hurts. I have state testing this week and Monday next week.
Boo.
My birthday is on Sunday, though. It started on Monday, and I have to be there around, like, 12 in the afternoon every day. And so today we had a different teacher teaching us instead of Mr. Robinson, the math teacher, who is so kind and so sweet. I love him so much. My friend Kennedy is very lucky to have him as math teacher. He's so sweet.
Your friend Kennedy is so sweet.
I love Kennedy so much. We had a new teacher today. I don't like this teacher at all. And sorry, I don't want to be rude, but, like, it's testing this year is at a hotel, and so you go up to the second floor, and there's, like, a balcony, like, looking over to, like, the bar area. It's pretty big, kind of. And so, like, it's this, like, average-sized space for you to walk around and, like, talk to people, and, like, if you want to dance, do a flip.
Her point is that there is a closed-off area for the kids to securely be without being closed in the room that they have to have testing.
Yes, and there are teachers in that area to make sure that you don't go home with someone that you don't know. And they have to look at the number on your wristband to make sure that it's the right person.
So the kids have room to safely move around. They don't have to be confined the entire time.
Yeah, and so it got to dismissal time. And y'all, you can't pee during testing, like while you're doing the test. So I finished, and we had 40 minutes to take the math quiz today. So I finished, and there were like 10 minutes left, and I was like, okay, I only have to wait 10 minutes. Perfect. So me and my friend Kennedy were done. We both have to pee so bad. The time is up, okay? Like, everyone should be done. But there's this one person that didn't come in on Monday or Tuesday that had to retake the test. So the new teacher is like, okay, everyone go get your phones if you brought it and turn it on, text your parents, tell them we're done. So I text my mom, tell her that we're done. She's like, okay, perfect. Normally when Mr. Robinson does that, he's like, y'all can go ahead and go into the lobby. So Kennedy opens the door. I follow behind her, and so does a guy named Tony and a few other kids. We're heading out the door, and she's like, where do y'all think you're going? And we're like, into the lobby where we're supposed to go. And she's like, oh, clearly y'all have never done this before. And we're like, yeah, because we're not supposed to do this.
Quit yelling.
Sorry, I just don't like her.
Okay.
But we're like, yeah, because we're not supposed to do this. If a student is still having to take a test, we're supposed to go into the lobby so that they can focus. Not stay in there and possibly make noise. Because if we're in a area where we can't talk for about 2 to 3 hours, we're gonna want to talk when we're done. So we should have gone into the lobby. But the new teacher, made us all stay in the room and wait until the parents came to the door and checked their numbers so that we could leave, which is so freaking stupid. And I had to pee so bad, y'all, and I raised my hand and I'm like, can I go to the bathroom? And Kennedy's like, yeah, me too. And she's like, wait till y'all's parents pick you up. And we're like, no. We didn't say that, but in our minds we were like, no. So Kennedy texts me and is like, I'm about to pee in this chair and she's gonna clean it up. And I was like, you do it. Then lucky Kennedy, her mom comes so she can use the bathroom, and then it's only me and one kid left, and that one kid that's taking a quiz left. And she's like, oh, y'all can go ahead and go into the lobby since they're taking their quiz. And we're both like, finally. So I go to the bathroom. This teacher comes out and is like, by the way, y'all, I just wanted to let you know you should start staying into the room from now on. And we were like, that's not what Mr. Robinson told us at all. That's not what we're supposed to do.
I believe you. You don't have to convince me. I mean, it all goes back, honestly, it goes back to the whole, in school and high school and stuff. Whenever I'd be like, I have to go to the bathroom, and teachers would be like, nope, should have gone in between classes. And I'm like, I didn't have to piss then.
Seriously.
I didn't have to piss then, bitch. I'm sorry. I don't understand this, tyranny over my bladder.
And
you know what they were doing? They were preparing us for the real world when other people were going to have a say over our bodily autonomy.
Right.
Oh, now I understand.
Right, that makes sense.
Mm.
The teachers, when me and my mom got there, since I'm in the afternoon group this year, when me and my mom got there with my brothers, the teachers were having their lunchtime, like they should have, at 12. My mom drops me off. I'm hanging out with Kennedy. We go into the room. We're an hour into testing. We just started on the math test. This teacher pulls out a sandwich and just starts eating it. And it's so loud. And that room is quiet because you can't be talking while other people are taking a quiz. I mean, there's noises of, pencils on paper, like there should be. But, y'all, her eating, I don't want to be rude, but it is so loud. I had to put my headphones on, the ones that they provide us with, and just put on, the audio so that I wouldn't have to hear her eat. And I felt so bad, but it was so loud. And it took her a century to finish that sandwich.
I know. You hate hearing people smack?
I do. It's so annoying. Stop it, mother. We both start looking at Binks. What do you think of Sabrina Carpenter's new song? Oh, have you listened to it yet?
to it, no. I don't not like Sabrina Carpenter, but I'm not a fan. I don't listen to her stuff. But I think we do need to talk about the fact that parents so easily dismiss their kids' taste in music, and that has to stop. I don't care how silly it sounds. We need to talk about this Conan Gray album.
I love Found Heaven.
We need to. I need to get it out. I need to talk about Found Heaven.
What's your favorite song? It's Missing You, right? Miss You.
I'm not gonna lie. It jumps. I think it jumps every day. Everyone has everyone knows that in every album, or there are very few albums that have every single song is fantastic. There's always like one or two that are just like okay, or that you could like do without. I feel like parents, whenever their kids are like, oh my gosh, have you heard this artist or have you heard this song? You gotta listen to it, blah, blah, blah. The parents are automatically kind of writing it off in the back of their mind. Like, they're like, okay, I'll listen to it, but they either never get around to it or they just don't, or they automatically don't because they just assume that they don't have the same taste in music, which, okay, I guess, but parents, you really need to start listening because I don't know, I mean, I also don't know what kind of taste the parent has in music, so, like, maybe the parents have shitty taste, but I think that I never realized how much I had ingrained my taste in music in you.
Yeah.
Until this album specifically. First of all, Conan Gray is brilliant. I do stand by that. I think he is absolutely fantastic. I love his music. He's only gotten better. You know, having listened to all of his music because of you at this point, hearing from the very beginning until now, like, he does only get better. And I love his, you know, his first stuff. I mean, I think it's great.
We love Idletown.
Yes, I think it's fantastic. I think that he's a brilliant songwriter, and I think he's going to continue to bring us entertainment for many years to come. I mean, Found Heaven is that one guy on the interview. He's right. It gives Elton John and Billy Joel, but it also gives so many more artists that I just don't think about right off the bat. It's like after listening to it a few times, it starts coming to me. You know, growing up, I had you listening to like Led Zeppelin and like Pink Floyd and seriously, Banks, like some of the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac and Heart and everything like that. I just realized today and yesterday, because I actually called my mom, your doodlebug, and told her to listen to the album because I realized, because a lot of the older songs that I like are also ones that were introduced to me by my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Anyone that can take music that's just so good and timeless and still turn it into something that's loved now, I just think that's so underrated.
Yeah.
And his music is so good. It's just so good. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. I wish I could come up with a better word. Like, you know, I'm like that kid in Almost Famous. It's like, it's incendiary. It's incendiary.
I love that
way
movie.
To go. You know? Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm so glad you've finally seen that movie because now you understand what I'm saying. You know, and at the end when she's like, they don't know what it's like to love a band or a piece of music so much that it hurts. And that's how I feel, honestly, when I'm listening to some of these Conan Gray songs. But yeah, when we were in the car and we were listening to
Forever With Me,
and I was like, what is this giving? This is giving something. I'm listening to this and it's giving a specific band. But it's still Conan Gray, it's still completely originally him, and it's still 100% authentic and everything I want from him, but it's still giving me nostalgia, it's giving me that like warm, fuzzy feeling that I get. I'm still feeling like I did when I was a kid, and I'd be like in the car with my parents and listening, like, what is it? You know, and we were sitting there, and I'm so glad we got it quickly because it was going to bother me all day if we didn't. And it was Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, it was, specifically it was Will You Still Love Me? Chicago in general is what it was giving. And then listening even more, you know, and I told you that Miss You makes me want to put on a pair of jean shorts, tie a plaid shirt around my waist, with a t-shirt and roller skates and spin around in a roller rink with headphones on playing that song in the dark with glow sticks.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just a absolutely gold album, and I needed to cover that today. And I needed for any listeners out there that are not already Conan Gray fans to listen to it because it is spectacular. You will not regret it.
I'm still slowly trying to make one of my friends a Conan Gray fan.
Who is it?
Wilson.
He's not yet?
Mama, no.
We will fix this. We will. I mean, Allie Rose gives Beatles.
I love Allie Rose. What are
Like-
your top 3 songs?
My top 3 songs?
From Found Heaven.
I mean, obviously Miss You
Yes.
is a given. Definitely Miss You, Forever With Me, and Fainted Love.
Yes.
Fainted Love is quickly... Honestly, Miss You and Fainted Love are probably competing for the
Mine
top song.
are pretty much the same, but mine it goes Allie Rose for number 1, Fainted Love for number 2, and then for number 3, Forever With Me.
Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. I love it. And I just had to say that because I also realized today, talking to a couple, or not really talking to them, but seeing a couple interactions, I guess, on Facebook, on the news feed of other parents talking about their, like, kids.
Yeah.
It's rare that I'm actually friends with other parents that have teen kids, because most of the parents that are my age right now didn't start having kids as young as I did.
Yeah.
But there are a couple. But they were talking, and they kind of talk about their kids like the whole music thing is going to circle back around to this. And I think it's important that we talk about this too, because I also sent you that reel of Killian where he's like, rolling his eyes and stuff, and it's
That's how you say his name?
Killian, yeah.
Okay, I just call him C. Because
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know how to say it.
Where it's like my teen when I'm giving them good advice,
Yeah, it's just really
And
nice.
parents of all ages. I mean, it could be parents of adult kids, it could be parents of toddlers, it could be parents of kids, it could be parents of preteens, teens, whatever, young adults.
Bugs.
Stay bitching about how their kids treat them like they don't know anything. And kids, vice versa, bitch about how their parents treat them like they don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't care how it sounds. So much could be solved if both parties would stop doing that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, and I'm sorry, it's rare that I toot my own horn, like, as a parent, because I do know there's still a lot I have to learn, and I try to defer
I love that saying.
to what you think,
Yeah.
because I am not a proper judge of the kind of parent I am. I would have to ask you.
Yeah.
Or the boys when they get older. But I do the best I can, and I try to learn every day and adapt and change, But I have always tried to make sure that I never approach a situation with, she doesn't know anything, she's a kid. Your opinion matters to me. And how you see a situation matters to me. Because there's a really good chance that you might see something I don't.
Yeah.
Because my view of the world is going to be completely different than yours because I've experienced more. But that also means that my view of the world is going to be a lot more tainted because I've experienced more things. So as cheesy as that sounds, the amount of times that a parent is like, oh, just wait till you're older and you've experienced things. You'll understand what I'm saying. Like, sure, fair. Yes, your teen will. They will see it. And keep that in mind, because you will. However, I think adults miss a lot. And they miss a lot of the good because they're too busy seeing the bad.
Mm-hmm.
They miss the good that the teens or the kids see automatically because they don't have that jaded outlook. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Again, that like circles back around. Like, even something as small as like one of their kids coming up to them and they're like, oh my God, you should listen to this album. I think you would really like it. There are some artists that you have flat out told me, you're like, no, you wouldn't like them. You're like, I like them, but I don't think you'd like them.
I think you should give Chapel Roan a chance.
Okay.
She's really good.
But you'll be like, I was listening to this person. I don't think you'd like them, but I like them. And there's a good chance you're probably right.
Yeah.
But with Conan Gray, I remember specifically before I'd ever listened to him, you were like, Mom, I know you would really like Conan Gray. You've got to listen to Conan Gray. You would really, really like him. And this is before even Neverending Song or...
What?
Yeah, this was before Neverending Song came out.
I remember telling you, first introducing you to him with Neverending Song.
No, you had let me listen to a song before Neverending Song.
Oh. Was it Heather?
I don't remember which one it was.
Oh.
But it was before Neverending Song because you told me that a new song was coming out a week before Neverending Song.
Oh.
And you were right. He's now one of my favorite artists. I love Conan Gray. I listen to him in the car when you're not in there. On repeat.
I listen to him in the shower. When I wake up, that's the first thing I do when I wake up is go to whichever music platform I feel like that day. And I listen to it. I don't go to Instagram or anything. I go to a music platform and listen to him because I'm special.
But, like, it's also really, it's underrated how happy and loved it makes me feel and seen for you to understand my music taste.
Yeah.
So well. You have someone that would be considered your artist and someone that is geared towards you and your age group, but you knew I would love them too, and now it's like our thing. We jam out to Conan all the time. We're going to see him in concert, and we genuinely bond over it. Yeah. We watch interviews with him all the time, and I think that if parents would stop to actually listen and not just automatically think that their teens don't know what they're talking about, they'd get a lot farther. Just like if the teen would realize that their parent probably knows them a lot better than they think.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like they brought them into this world and also
carried them
have known them literally their entire life.
Yeah.
Or anything. Maybe they would get a lot further.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot. We don't listen to her that often, but I know you like Bad Idea, right?
Yes, I do like Bad Idea.
Right.
Right. Correct. I like Bad Idea, right. Correct. Agreed.
I love Love is Embarrassing.
But I really like Getting Back.
I love Getting Back. I love the music video for that so much.
Me too.
I remember
it's really creative, and I really like her outfit in it too.
I remember, like,
I think you'd look really cute in that outfit.
I thank you.
Yeah, I thank you.
It was either a day before I went to go see that god-awful play with Bronwyn, or a day before rehearsal started for Wizard of Oz. Either way, I remember watching it a day before one of those days and falling in love with it. I watched it, like, not even joking, 17 times probably.
There's so many people on my feed that are, like, talking about their kids. Oh, she's just so sure she knows everything. She's just... He just thinks he knows everything. He's in that teenage phase where they think they know everything. You constantly hear parents talking about their teenagers being in the phase where they think they know everything. You always hear the parent saying that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you do realize your teen is saying the exact same thing about you in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally in there saying that you think you know everything. You've given them the same impression that you think you know everything. And one of the best things you can do for your teen is assuring them that you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know everything. And I don't know if that's a comfort to you or not. If it's not or it scares you, I'm sorry. But full disclosure, I don't know everything. There are quite a few things that I know that you don't because I've experienced them.
Yeah.
But there are going to be things that you come to me and I haven't experienced it. And I'm going to have to say, I am sorry, I don't know what to do here. But I'll work through it with you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll both know. So we can explore that together. We can fumble through it together and see what happens.
Then the boys will ask, and then we'll have a funny story.
Yeah, and then we'll have a funny story. Yeah. So, win-win. Or we'll have a disastrous story.
Yeah.
That will be funny later. You know. We can cry about it now.
Like with the snake.
Maybe that's funny to you now. It ain't funny to me yet.
Mama, it's hilarious.
Shut up. Now, I honestly kind of want to think of other phrases that you've never heard. Or, like, check to see if you've heard them.
I know, all that in a bag of chips. I say that.
That isn't something I ever said. I never said that as a kid.
Well, it's from, like, the 2000s. So I was just saying, like, from your time.
I never heard that as a kid.
Hey, Banks.
Like, literally ever. No one I knew said that either. I kind of want to... Let's text your Aunt Patty.
I know in 2016, On Fleek was a thing.
No, I remember hearing that. I never said it, but I heard it.
Yo, your eyebrows are on fleek. I remember someone saying that to me when I was like 6. It was someone who was also 6, and it made me giggle. I didn't know what it meant.
So I'm texting Patty to see. I said, what are some phrases we used to say all the time?
Did I tell you that JoJo Siwa's version of karma was technically, in a way, stolen or bought whatever from this girl named Britt Smith?
Yes, you did tell me.
Yeah, hers is charting at like number 8. And JoJo's is at like 48.
Ah.
Yeah. Hers is obviously better.
Banks, I'm going to scare you with the blow dryer if you don't stop it.
Let's blow dry his hair. Y'all, I want to...
Oh, he didn't like that.
I know I can't do this because he's a cat, but I want to bleach part of his fur so bad so that he can be a skunk.
No.
I know, I can't do it. I already said that.
This is the fucking oldest thing I've ever Googled. Common hip phrases. Oh my god. My phone was already typing common hip problems. My phone is being ageist. Oh, he's gonna retaliate in a second. Bite your face off.
No, he's so cute and he loves me. See, he's purring.
Oh.
Hip problems.
What?
Hip problems.
Shut up. You know what's really funny is that the one that complains the most about having hip problems in this house is you.
Me. And ankle problems.
It's because you have that old lady living inside you.
And ankle
Merle.
Problems. We love Merle.
Oh my god, let's look up the funniest Urban Dictionary slang things.
Okay.
Here's a BuzzFeed article. 14 Urban Dictionary definitions that will make you laugh. Let's see. French microphone. I haven't even told you the definition yet. What the fuck?
What does it mean, though?
That was so dumb. All I said was 2 words that literally aren't even funny together. I haven't even told you the meaning yet, and you're already laughing. No, it says definition: when someone's sleeping with their mouth open and you fart in their mouth, causing an echo. That is disgusting.
That's a thing?
That's disgusting. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna like this, whatever this is.
What is it?
Corn nobble? Definition: to smack somebody with a fish. Okay. Chanky?
Chanky?
Yeah. Definition: a combination of chunky and skanky.
Ew.
In other words, nasty. The tuna fish sandwich was sitting in the sun all day, so it was too chanky. Gross.
That's nasty.
Pineapple. Okay.
Wait, what's the definition?
Alright, apparently there's an Urban Dictionary definition for pineapple. A word Urban Dictionary makes me feel bad for looking up. Okay. Gary, let's look it up. Urban Dictionary. What the fuck are you looking up? Are you looking at the definition of...
That makes no sense. Go to the next one.
Okay. I don't understand what just happened. Oh my god. The
What?
next one is Edward Cullen.
Tell me.
It says definition: a psycho who goes into girls' bedrooms to watch them sleep. May or may not sparkle. Dead serious.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the next one is Montana.
Hannah Montana?
No, it's just Montana. It says the definition: the most manly state in the union, where men headbutt bison, punch trout in the face, and chop down trees with their gargantuan dicks. Apple.
Apples are serious, man.
the most badass fucking fruit on the fucking planet.
I
Seriously,
agree.
this motherfucker kicks the shit out of the pussy orange or banana. This juicy red motherfucker is the best fucking thing that God has ever created. Eat an apple and your dick will grow 3 inches. What is wrong with people? Shrimp pibbly.
Pibbly.
A very small penis.
Why is my laugh so loud?
Canoodling.
Canoodling is like cuddling, right? Or like,
I thought so, but
Having,
it
like,
says
relations.
definition, the eating of noodles whilst in a canoe.
I don't think that's right.
Farfennugan.
German?
Person who farts in the bathtub and then bites the bubble. Ew! Doesn't Lorelai say Farfennugan at one point in a town meeting?
I thought it was like German.
I swear she says Farfennugan at some point.
I don't know, man.
I still can't believe you'd never heard the phrase panty dropper. I mean, I'm kind of glad you hadn't, because I forget, like, you're 14, so no one should have been saying that.
Also, Kennedy, my friend, her
She's
mom.
so cute.
She's so sweet. Her mom is Italian, and she knows.
That's really cool.
She knows 7 languages. She's
What?
bilingual.
What a
'Cause
badass.
she worked for NASA at one point, so she had to travel a lot, and she made this like robot that they sent. to
She
space
works
at
for
one point.
NASA? That is
She
really
she
cool.
does or still does. I'm not sure. But she used to travel a lot. Then she moved to the USA. So English isn't her first language. It's Italian.
Okay.
But she also knows things like Japanese and like
That is so fucking
Russian
badass.
and German and stuff. So, like I said, English isn't her first language. And I remember
That's so badass.
on the first day, because it's been Kennedy's aunt taking her and picking her up
Mm-hmm.
the past few days. It was her mom on the first day because she wanted to make
Can you
sure she was
stop
doing
moving?
good. No, one of the teachers came up to everyone and was like, "What grade are you in?" And I said 8th. And then, like, she went to the 4th graders and was like, "What grade are you in?" Like, 4th. And then I was, like, I had moved close to Kennedy at this point because I was sitting next to a 4th grader that wouldn't stop humming Over the Rainbow. I'm not even joking. And I was like, I'm tired of this song.
You were like, I haven't heard this enough.
Yeah, seriously. So I moved next to Kennedy, and the teacher came over and was like, "Hi, honey, what grade are you in?" And she was like, 8th. And then the teacher started talking to the mom, and the mom was kind of, like, struggling because the teacher was talking pretty fast. And she was like, "I'm sorry, English isn't my first language. Do you mind, like, talking a little bit slower?" And she was like, "Yes. What grade?"
I said slower, not louder.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And it was just, like, so rude and disrespectful, honestly, in my opinion.
Poor woman.
Yeah.
People do that a lot. It reminds me of Meredith in Family Stone.
Yes.
When she's like, "It's so nice to meet you."
Yeah.
And Thaddeus is like, "Why is she shouting?"
Y'all, I know, I've been learning sign language a little bit, and I know a bad word and how to, say or sign whore.
Yeah, and she's taught her baby brother.
Like he knows what it means.
That doesn't change the fact that he's doing it.
He only did it once, and that's when I taught him. But no, it's funny because shy and whore are, like, so close to being the same thing. And if you take your first finger and on one of your hands and take your first finger on your other and, like, brush over, I'm pretty sure it's the front of your hand with your first finger with the other hand, that's month. But if you do it the other way around, that's condom, which I find very interesting. So there's that, if you wanted to know that. You always saw my neighbor trip over their hose earlier.
Someone flipped me off on the interstate yesterday.
What was that music?
I don't know. Some artist on
Yeah, it
Instagram.
was really weird. First he put up his first finger, then his middle finger, then he pointed at
And he
his
pointed
tire.
up
Yeah, then up, then at
and
his
then
tire.
down.
It was weird.
It was really weird.
And we don't
It
know
was
if
the oddest road rage gesture I've ever seen.
we don't know if my mom accidentally, like, cut him off and just didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, because let's clarify that I've lived in Memphis my whole life, so road rage is not lost on me. Also, normally, I am fully aware if I have done something to piss off another Memphis driver, especially if the other Memphis driver is a shitty Memphis driver. I'm fully aware if I've done something to piss them off and normally relish in it. But in this case, I genuinely had not done anything. And when this person rolled up on me and did these weird gestures, I was just very confused. And I know it wasn't just us, because then another truck pulled up and also looked at us confused and looked at the truck in front of the same truck that flipped us off confused. And I think other than the truck that did it, all of us on the road were perplexed as to what the hell just happened.
Yeah, and then the guy in the other truck that was confused ended up cutting him off. I don't know if it was on purpose, but, like, he did, right?
I don't know. I think we were all just like, what the fuck just happened?
Did you know that it's a scientific fact that virgins have better skin?
That's because they have less friction.
Huh?
Less friction.
Oh.
They don't have as much bumping and grinding. You feel me?
Yep. Did you guys know that the first Princess Bride was either written or directed by Whitney Houston?
There's only one Princess Bride.
No, Princess Diaries, sorry. Sorry, I was thinking about that one guy with the hair. Because, like, there was a kid in my class, or, like, in the 8th grade group that looked like with the guy with the hair. With, like, the hair, like, blonde, with the blonde hair.
In Princess Bride?
Yeah.
You talking about the guy that's also the mayor in Stranger Things?
I don't know anymore.
The guy that's in Princess Bride
Yeah.
is also the mayor in Stranger Things.
Oh, wow. That's insane. Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm so tired. I'm in the home stretch of this semester, and I'm exhausted. And it's testing week for Piper and her birthday week. So I've been baking and all kinds of stuff. I'm tired, y'all. To all moms out there that feel like they're not seen or appreciated,
You are.
you are. I appreciate you, and we love you, and you're killing it. Don't let anybody tell you different.
You're eating it up.
We're tired as shit, so we'll be more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed next week. Tune in next Friday for a more energetic and more entertaining podcast. Until then, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye.
Love you. My feet hurt.